Yes, Primary 5, I've come back today. I won't say that how are you, whoever is at home, but I'm saying I've come back today. We are starting one of our topics which are in Primary 5. But when you're looking at this topic, today's science, the topic is measurements. That topic is for term 1, measurements. But before we go through what to measure and what to do, we need to look at terms used in measurements. Which term do we use in a measurements are what we are looking at, and after these terms then we shall see next how we are going to calculate some work. So the first term we are going to look at measurements. Before we go ahead, the first one is called atom. Is what we call an atom. An atom, when somebody talks about an atom, what comes in your mind? You should know. But simply we say an atom is the tiniest part of an element. An atom is the tiniest part of an element. I'll look at this one. An atom is the tiniest. An atom is the tiniest part of an element. An atom is the tiniest part of an element. That is what we call an atom. Whenever they ask what is an atom is the tiniest part of an element. Then from there we shall not only end on this one, but we should also know, after knowing what an atom is, then let us know what an element is. We have said we are going term by term. We have looked at term 1 as an atom. Let us look at term 2 as an element. We look at term 2 as an element. This one, all of these ones, they become in measurements. Then we know what an element is. We say an element is a substance that cannot be divided into simpler substances. An element is a substance that cannot be divided. An element is a substance. An element is a substance that cannot be divided. That cannot be divided. That cannot be divided into simpler, that cannot be divided. An atom is a substance that cannot be divided into simpler substances. An atom is a substance that cannot be divided into simpler substances. So these things, when we are coming to look on how to determine the measurements in the different states of matter, you must first understand what we call an atom, and you say an atom is the tiniest part of an element. Then we look at an element. Then an element is the substance that cannot be divided into simpler substances. You cannot divide it up. But when you look at it, they ask you what are elements made of. Elements are made of atoms. But sometimes you will find that even these elements, when they are chemically combined together, they give us something. They will say, for us in science, we can say this. By saying that elements exist into or more of their atoms combined together. So we can say sometimes that atoms of elements which are chemically combined to form molecules with different elements are called compound. A compound, when they ask you what is a compound is these are when the elements of a substance are chemically combined together. But that's not the term. Let us look at another term. We should look at a term number 3, which we call a molecule. We look at term number 3, which we call a molecule. They will ask you what is a molecule. We have seen the first one, we have seen the second one, now we are seeing the third one. What is a molecule? Simply we say, a molecule is the smallest particle of an element. A molecule is the smallest particle of an element or compound. A molecule, we can say a molecule is the smallest particle. A molecule is the smallest particle of an element. Particle of an element or compound. A molecule is the smallest particle of an element or compound. An element or compound is a small particle of an element or compound that exists on its own, or compound that exists on its own, that exists on its own. So when you look at a molecule as the smallest particle of an element or a compound that exists on its own and retains its characteristics of the element that exists on its own and retains its characteristics and retains its characteristics of the element and retains its characteristics of the element or compound and retains its characteristics of the element or the compound. So these things, when you ask us, we can easily describe by following these terms, because when you don't understand a term from here, you can't be able to give in anything, or you cannot work out the measurements of different substances. Then there is what we need also to know, that the small particles build into what we call matter. So when they ask you the particles of matter, that the smallest particle that make up matter is what we call a molecule. So the molecules, they make up what we call matter. They ask you what is matter made of, we say matter is made of molecules. That's what we are supposed to give in that, under that context. Then let us look at what we call texture. Sometimes the particles build into what we call matter, and matter can be observed by the size, color, shape, and the texture. When you want to observe the different states of matter, you can look at what we call its size, you look at the texture, then you look at the shape and the color, you can describe what matter is. So what does the word texture simply mean? Texture is the feeling of a substance. That's what we call texture. When we ask you what is texture, we say texture is the feel of the substance. So texture is the feel of the substance, or we can easily say is the roughness or smoothness of particles. So texture is also another term. We can talk about texture, then they ask you what is texture. Then under texture we say texture is the feel. Texture is the feel of a substance. Texture is the feel of a substance. That is what we call texture. Or we can say texture is the roughness or smoothness of a particle or a substance. So that is what we call texture, how you feel something. Then another term under this one, before we continue, we can look at mass. Another term also we need to know here is mass. Before you talk about in a measurement, you talk about mass. So mass is the quantity of matter contained in an object. Mass is the quantity of matter. Mass is the quantity of matter contained in an object. Mass is the quantity of matter contained in an object, or mass is the quantity of matter in a substance. That's what we call mass. So the quantity of matter contained in an object is what we call mass. Then which other term do we need to look at before we carry out what we call the calculations under what we call the measurements? When we talk about mass, let us even talk about volume. After mass, now others they teach us in which units is mass measured. You can also, we shall look at that one as we follow one by one. Another one here, this is what we call volume. When they ask what is volume, what will you give when they say what is volume? Volume simply means is the amount of space matter occupies. Volume is the amount. Volume is the amount of space matter occupies. Volume is the amount of space matter occupies, or volume is amount of space occupied by an object. Now, we are going one by one. Now, after looking at volume, then we look at another term, the seventh term here. We have looked at texture, we have looked at volume. Now again we have come up with matter, because this word matter is circulating every now and then. Now we look at what is matter. They ask you, I've said under measurements we must understand these parts. And if somebody says what is matter? Matter is anything. Matter is anything. Matter is anything that occupies space. Matter is anything that occupies space and has weight. Matter is anything that occupies space and has weight. That is what we call matter. So anything that occupies space and has weight, we call it matter. Today I've told you primary 5, this is our topic in this term, but we are just introducing this topic before we go ahead to look deep on matter as something alone. We look at volume, we look at mass, we see the instruments used to measure mass and volume. In which units is mass and volume measured? Some bit of calculations. We first need to understand the terms. We said topic measurement. Now terms used in measurements, I want to repeat for you. The first term is an atom, but an atom is the tiniest part of an element. When they ask what is an atom is the tiniest part of an element, and they ask what is an element, and they say an element is a substance that cannot be divided into simpler substances. You cannot divide it into simpler substance is what we call an element. So when you look at the elements are made up of atoms. Then what is a molecule? A molecule is the smallest part of an element or a compound that exists on its own and retains its characteristics of the element or the compound. When you look at a molecule, I told that it exists on its own, but a molecule is just the smallest particle. You must read them and understand of an element that exists on its own. An element or a compound that exists on its own. and it retains its characteristics of the elements. Everybody is on its own, but the characteristics remains the same. Then when I talk about texture, texture is the feel of a substance. It can be rough, texture might be rough, texture may be smooth, that's we call it texture. Then mass is the quantity of matter. Mass is the quantity of matter contained, oh my friends. Mass is the quantity of matter. Mass is the quantity of matter contained in an object. Mass is the quantity of matter contained in an object. Then volume is the amount of space matter occupies. Lastly, we talk about matter is anything that occupies space and has weight. We shall have the activity. After, these are just the terms, but the activities will come. The activity to do, the trial numbers will come in our next lesson when we start going, when we are going to enter deep, when we start going deep into one by one, as we shall look at mass. We are going to look at mass, again the definition, the units and others. I wish you the best. I love you. Thank you.